Alright guys, welcome to a new video. Today I will be installing that
So it is highly recommended to use
splitter that I bought that it's already been painted and sand black. Yes, as I told you earlier, in case you break it on a curb by accident, you're gonna have to get a new one. And so there's a couple of screws in here, and those you can get removed with the ratchet. This one here, we removed that one already. There's another one over here. So those two are off. And like I said, those were removed with the ratchet. And the size 932. And so if you have a 1LE Camaro, you're actually also gonna have rivets, so I'll make sure you have a tool to remove the rivets. And right now we're trying to see if we could actually remove this splitter and install the new one without actually having to lift the car. But if you already know how to lift this car or have the tools for it, then by all means do it. It'll make the job way easier. So it does come with instructions. First, raise the vehicle to working height, and you gotta remove bolts. There's 14 of them, and you will have to clean in between both surfaces and then adjust to be able to place a double-sided tape. And it does come with a few screws as well. So we're using a blow dryer and a blade to remove the adhesive from the old front splitter. Unfortunately mine had rivets in them and we had to drill those out, and it was pretty hard. But if you got a rivet gun, that'll make the process much easier. The splitter is off, guys. A lot of adhesive left over, which I'm peeling off most of what I can with my fingers, and the rest with this adhesive remover. But here's the splitter. Lots of scratches in the bottom. Unfortunately, the rivets were pretty big here. And here's the part where it was broken. That's what your Camaro should look like if yours didn't come with a front splitter. We've already removed all the adhesive and cleaned it up, and we cleaned the surface on the splitter. One thing you want to do is make sure you check for your proper fitment between your splitter and the vehicle. Hey, we've already checked that. It seems to check out fine, so we're gonna go ahead and start installing it. So it is highly recommended to use double-sided tape. Alright guys, so I recommend doing it with like 2 or 3 people, but you want to line in the center. And so we started at the center. We used adhesive, placed it there, and then started using the screws that they gave us, and we made 12 new holes. They gave us 12 screws. And so yeah, I recommend at least 2 or 3 people to install this, definitely. And but yeah, I think it looks more aggressive than my old one. My old one's here, and as you can see, the old one seemed like it had a shinier, like a glossier color to it, and that's more satin black to me with the spray paints that I bought. But yeah, I think it came out awesome, and hope you guys like it too. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. So one thing I forgot is the new one compared to this one. So this one's out of fiberglass and it's actually enclosed. So this one's actually heavier than that one, and that one's made out of polyethylene, I believe. It's like a type of plastic, and it's actually not enclosed. So when this one's hollow on the inside, but that one is lighter. But other than that, in terms of like sturdiness, I would say they're about the same. I think this one's like meant to breaks easily, and that one will probably sustain some damage to it. But yeah. So if you guys are interested in getting that one, I would suggest getting rivets to have close up the gaps a little bit better, because we put adhesive all around, but it wasn't enough. We do got small gaps here and there, but in the future I'll probably put a couple rivets in the middle on the sides to finish closing up that gap. But yeah.